Hey developers, and welcome to another episode of Authentication Avenue. Ever needed a way to access your application that never expires and never changes? Today, we're talking about static tokens, the digital equivalent of having a master key to your house. My friendly neighborhood mail carrier is called Alex. Every morning, Alex delivers packages to our building, and now most residents to our building get a new digital keycard every week. The building manager says it's safer that way. But imagine if Alex had to visit the manager's office every single week for a new keycard. They'd spend more times collecting new keys than delivering mail. So, what is the solution? Alex gets a special permanent key. It never expires, it never needs updating, and it lets them deliver packages efficiently every single day. Now, in the world of software, static tokens are just like Alex's permanent key. While regular users might need their access credentials refreshed frequently, like those weekly keycards, some situations call for a permanent, unchanging key. Maybe it's an automated email system that needs to check for new messages, or a weather service that needs to fetch updates every hour. These are our digital mail carriers needing reliable and constant access. But here's the thing. Just like the building manager only gives out a few permanent keys, static tokens are special. They're powerful tools that we use carefully and only when we really need them. If someone gets Alex's key, that would be a problem, so we need to make sure that they are kept safe. In Directus, each user can have one static token. Think of it as their personal master key. Unlike regular access tokens that expire and need refreshing, this static token stays the same until you manually change it, provides continuous access to the API, and can be used for automated tasks or system integrations. It also has all the permissions of the user that it belongs to. However, remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Since these tokens don't expire, you need to keep them extra secure and only use them when necessary. So there you have it. Static tokens are your always-on access pass, perfect for automation and system integration, but handle with care. Let's see how we can get a static token inside of Directus and use it when building our projects. As mentioned, each user can have one static access token, which can be used to authenticate as them in contexts where you can't constantly be providing a username or password or changing the key that you have provided. This is really common in very small personal applications and in any form of automation or integration with a third party. Now, over in your user profile, or if you are an admin in other user profiles, you can scroll down to the bottom and notice this token area here. You generate a token with the plus button, take note of it, copying it to your clipboard, and then make sure that you save or this token will not be active. This is the token that you can now provide when authenticating with Directus. If you go back in, take note that this is stored as a string in your database. However, you can't access it easily via the UI here. It's obfuscated. And if you regenerate the token, the old token will no longer work. So we only show it one time, so be sure to copy it. Now, when you're using the SDK, take note that we have a static token function which you can import from the SDK. And when you're initializing your client, you can pass in the static token like so. Oh, it helps if you actually do something with that. Console log items, like so. Third time lucky, there's some data there. You can also provide a static token for one-off requests using different functions that are available within the SDK. And you can take a look at the SDK documentation to learn more. So yeah, that's how you use static tokens. Really good for prototyping, small personal projects, and sometimes necessary in order to set up integrations. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode.